Ladies and gentlemen, we are back playing Steelrising, and I am talking again. So the reason for the no commentary videos, it's just so that I can play and talk to some of my buddies, as opposed to just only focusing on streaming. Got to keep up with the social. And speaking of that, I think the audio is going to be slightly desynced because I want to say that I am streaming at the normal setting as opposed of the ultra low latency. So there might be quite the disconnect. So just a fair warning now, I forgot to switch it. If I am not talking, I will try to switch it to the low latency mode, or sorry, to the normal latency mode. If I am engaging with audiences, I will use ultra low latency mode. But anyways, let's go ahead and go back to this. I believe it was like part 12, if I'm not mistaken. I got that grappling hook, and for those who might have seen, I'm just running back and forth, not necessarily knowing where to go. And I did a lot of backtracking. You know, now that I have the abilities, I was sort of focusing a little bit more on that. So I think it is time to still continue with the story. I will probably end up coming back here 100%, but I think I should just focus on completing the main story, or as close to as possible, to unlock any other type of special move. I swear to you, I want to say that there has to be a double jump of some sort, because there's some areas that I would need that extra height to get to, and as of now, Aegis only has like the single jump. And yes, I did explore this area, didn't know where to go, and again, it's just me running back and forth. So again, the latency is gonna be there, so things are gonna be slightly off. Oh. So let's go ahead and we'll travel to where we need to be. In Luxembourg, or Bourg. So again, the latency is gonna be completely different from me speaking compared to what you guys might see. I'm not really too sure. Again, I forgot to change that. So we'll try to explore this area a little bit. I don't think I'm gonna go for the hour-long session. You know, we'll try to get to at least a half an hour, maybe a touch bit more. And again, it's that weird OBS buzzing thing. I don't know what that is. So again, if you hear that, something in your left ear or right ear, that's on my end, and it looks like it subsided as the time I am talking. But anyways, let's just, we'll continue, and I'll be doing some commentary as we go, even though it's not going to be synced one-to-one. So speaking in general sense, what do I think about this game so far? I do like it. I really do. Okay, so it looks like a place that I think it's a very interesting kind of game that I haven't really played at all, because I don't play the Souls games. So depending on where you're at on the video, this looks like a perfect spot to either do some sort of double jump, and or I just need to find a way to get to the second floor. The latency correction will be on the next time I stream, so that should be a lot more sort of cleaner. And again, I don't know what the desync is. I will try my hardest not to react to something that I currently see while I'm playing, and focus on talking in a general term. But going back to what I was saying in terms of how I think, or what I think about this game so far, it's different, it's neat. It's one of those like where do I go kinds of games for me personally, but for the most part, just, you know, typically opening up areas and you know, continuing with how this level design is set up. I'm still getting used to it. It's one of those where the F do I go kinds of games, because I I definitely did say that quite a bit when I was streaming the game off mic. I think that's something that's extremely fair to say. It's a open, linear, non-linear kind of game. As weird as that sounds. Uh-oh. But it's cool. If they decide to continue this series at all whatsoever, yeah, no, I wouldn't mind. Possibly giving it another go. But you do have to keep in mind, I do not know necessarily. I haven't looked at any guides at all. It's just me sort of instinctually running around quite a bit. And I know that makes for, I would say, like, just pretty boring content. And I understand that that's very spicy to say. However, that's just what I think. And I would say that the reason why I sort of state that is because I try to complete videos in at least half-an-hour segments. Of course, that really depends on what I'm playing. At the time of this stream, I do plan on streaming some Modern Warfare 2. And with those kinds of things, you know, you could, when I used to stream Call of Duty, it would be like maybe a half an hour, tops 15 minutes. It would be like the best of 3 rounds. I think that's sort of how I wanted to treat that sort of type of content, just to make it easily consumable. So I want to say that I'll probably be doing that if I decide to record my gameplay for the better quality. Then we would just do the best of 3. Just because it's like 15 minutes potentially tops, and you know, depending on how I feel, I'll end up going a little bit further. But I really enjoyed that game playing offline, off stream, for the most part with my friends. I thought that was a really enjoyable experience. And if you've made it this far, you're probably asking yourself, why is he talking about Call of Duty when he's playing Steelrising? Maybe I'm projecting my feelings on what I really would like to be playing right now. The old floating, was it a Freudian slip? There you go. But again, I can't necessarily react one-to-one because I don't know what the sync is, because I forgot to switch to ultra low latency speak and play at the same time, as opposed to it being really delayed. So right now you're just getting a sort of mixed bag of commentary, as opposed to relevant commentary to what you see on the screen with my actions. So apparently I'm supposed to be looking for a man. Come on, Aegis. I'm supposed to be looking for a man as part of the main mission. To be honest with you, I don't really remember what the main mission was. Let's see. Let's go ahead. Whoop, wrong button. See, oh, okay. Damn it. I just ran. I got to go back to that church thing. I want to say. And I was in that area. I just completely ignored it. So I got to, like, you know, do the old backtracking and see if I could remember where that location was. Anyways, going back to several thoughts on this game. Some of the enemies are really damn annoying. Not that there's any, like, you know, enemies that you particularly want to fight, but yeah, some of these guys, man, I'm telling you. Pretty damn annoying. So, okay, so now I remember where I need to go. And, or, yeah, the place where I need to go. However, finding it is the next order of business. I think it was in this area somewhere. But, yeah, no, we got nothing but time. We'll figure it out. Ooh. Oh. Depending on my voice compared to the video, I got excited because I thought I was in an area that I have never been. What happened? So I was looking at a sarcophagus and, you know, nothing. Was this the area that I got glitched out of? I don't know. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm currently fighting to get out of this hole. Oh, wow. Okay. What is going on? What is going on? What am I doing wrong? There we go. Anyways, yes. Currently still exploring, trying to get to the... back to that, I believe it was a church. It was a church, the Coven, I think that's what it was classified as. I just went through an alleged pillar, not pillar, what is it? Archway. Okay, so I'm kind of just like looking at the delay. Wow, there's a lot of dudes here that you'll slowly start to see. Gotta back up a little bit. Dude. You'll see me get hit by this big guy in this area. Wow. Okay, so that is a massive delay. So I'm looking at the YouTube preview window, and yeah, that is quite a big gap in delay. Yeah, you'll see me just like run around in one giant circle. But yeah, no, we'll see. I do have a couple of ideas of different types of games to play. In terms of streams, like this one is it's probably gonna be like a long series of games, or sorry, series of video content for me to finish this one. Okay, I think this is the area I was supposed to be, so we'll see. I think I probably may see this one all the way through, but who knows?
You are safe and sound.
Safe and sound indeed, but with a broken soul. I have just returned from Place Dauphine.
I understand, monsieur. The Garde Nationale.
I was too late. All these brave men cut down in a single attack. Why was I not among them? Alas, I am condemned to outlive them, and to witness an even greater calamity.
What disaster do you fear, monsieur?
It's a highly sensitive matter. I've been waiting in vain for a message of the utmost importance.
Can you tell me more about it?
Ma foi, at this point, I don't really have a choice.
You can speak freely. Have no fear.
Before the king's attack, I sent a squad of horsemen on a very important assignment. They were to collect a precious cargo at Gros Caillou, not far from the Hotel des Invalides.
What sort of cargo?
I'm sorry, Aegis, but I swore on my life to keep it a secret. All I can tell you is that it would give us a decisive advantage. But I haven't heard from my men. I'm worried that the exchange may have met with misfortune. It is paramount that I learn what happened and who has the cargo now. The future of the kingdom depends on it.
Since it's so important, I will go there myself and attempt to solve this mystery.
Nice.
Ah, you're back. Do you bring me glad tidings?
The abbot is safe and sound. He is at the Société des Amis des Noirs, with Monsieur Raymond and the Bishop of Nancy.
Very well. Very well. May Providence allow them to reach us safely. Though I despise war, we must rally the people for battle as soon as possible. A reliable source tells me the arsenal at Les Invalides is overflowing with weapons, but a royal automat guards it. I now have no doubt that you are capable of defeating such a creature. But are you prepared to go back into the fray?
Yes, I am.
Very well. Try to clear the way so we can access the Hotel des Invalides. Once you've done that, we'll take care of the rest. A handful of patriots are already there. Their task was to open a passage to the east, through the Faubourg Saint-Germain.
Very well. I will go and find them. Were you present when the Estates General was dissolved?
Oui, madame. I had a front row seat. I witnessed what it cost to defy the crown. We laid bare before the king the abject misery of his subjects. It was more than he could suffer. So he had the people's representatives dispersed by means of bayonets. At least we only had to contend with soldiers made of flesh and blood. Positively angelic compared to the machines that have swept through.
Oh.
Goodbye, monsieur.
Alrighty, well, I think we're gonna go ahead and call this stream a short one, only because the latency is really putting things fairly difficult to properly stream, I would say. So we're gonna go ahead and try to find a Vestal so we can save our progress. And we will probably continue this very soon. And again, I need to correct the little latency thing. And this is me just doing a lot of running around. And I got lost. But anyways, so now that I have a vague idea at the moment on where I need to go, I am going to go ahead and save in the carriage. I believe that should work, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, the next time I pick this up, perhaps I will be out of a stall. I'm not really too sure, but I think this game is great. I really do. But anyways, until next time, or very soon, I should say. You take care.